The Millionaire Fastlane summary: escape the 9 to 5 and build wealth faster. What if everything you've been told about getting rich is quietly keeping you poor? What if the path you're following, saving slowly, working endlessly, waiting patiently, is actually designed to delay your freedom, not accelerate it? There's a different way, faster, smarter, and far less crowded. The book is The Millionaire Fastlane by MJ DeMarco. It became influential because it challenges one of the most widely accepted financial beliefs, that wealth must take decades to build. Most people are told to follow a predictable formula: get a job, save a portion of their income, invest slowly, and retire someday. But this book argues that this slow lane approach often leads to a lifetime of waiting, stress, and limited control. The problem it solves is simple but powerful. You want freedom. You want control over your time. You want financial independence sooner, not some day in the distant future. This book shows why the traditional path delays that freedom and what to do instead. It speaks directly to anyone who feels stuck, anyone who is working hard but not getting ahead, anyone who senses there must be a faster, more effective way to build wealth. The first core idea is that there are 3 financial paths in life: the sidewalk, the slow lane, and the fast lane. The sidewalk is where people live paycheck to paycheck. There is no plan, no direction. Money comes in and goes out. The slow lane is more structured. It's responsible. People here save money, invest in retirement accounts, and aim to build wealth over decades. But the key word is decades. The fast lane is different. It's about creating systems that generate large income quickly, not overnight, but far faster than the traditional path. The message is clear. Your path determines your outcome. Your path determines your timeline. And your path determines your level of freedom. If you stay on the slow lane, you trade time for money for most of your life. If you move to the fast lane, you build something that can earn money even when you're not working. And this idea matters because time is your most valuable asset. The longer you wait, the more you lose. The second core idea is that wealth comes from controlling value, not from earning a salary. Most people focus on income from a job. They trade hours for money. But income tied to time is limited. There are only so many hours in a day. Fast lane thinking flips this completely. Instead of selling time, you create value at scale. That might mean building a business, launching a product, or creating a service that solves a real problem for many people. The more people you help, the more value you create. And the more value you create, the more income you can generate, without directly trading your time. This idea repeats in different forms throughout the book. Wealth is not about working harder. It's about working on something that scales. If your income depends only on your effort, it will always be limited. If your income depends on the value you deliver to many, it can grow exponentially. That's the difference. The third core idea is the importance of control. In the fast lane, control is everything. Control over your income, control over your time, control over your decisions. When you rely entirely on a job, you don't have full control. Your income depends on someone else. Your schedule depends on someone else. Your security depends on someone else. Fastlane thinking is about reducing that dependency. It's about building something where you are the driver, not the passenger. This doesn't mean you avoid work. It means you choose the kind of work that gives you leverage. Control leads to freedom, and freedom is the real goal, not just money. Money is simply the tool that buys back your time. The fourth core idea is the concept of leverage and scale. To move fast, you need leverage. Leverage means using systems, technology, or people to multiply your output. For example, a single product sold online can reach thousands or millions of customers without requiring your constant presence. A service can be structured so that it operates without you handling every task. The key is to build something that can grow beyond your direct effort. This idea is repeated again and again. If you want fast results, you must build something that works without you at every step. Leverage creates speed. Scale creates growth. Together, they create the fast lane. The fifth core idea is that wealth requires intentional choices, not passive hope. Most people drift. They follow the default path because it feels safe. But the fast lane requires decisions, bold decisions, strategic decisions. It requires thinking differently, acting differently. You don't accidentally end up in the fast lane. You choose it. And this matters because your daily choices shape your financial future. If you choose comfort, you get slow progress. If you choose growth, you create opportunity. The message repeats. Your life is a reflection of your choices. And your financial future is a reflection of the path you commit to. If you apply this today, start by questioning your current path. Are you relying only on a paycheck? Are you waiting for long-term investments to slowly grow? Most people ignore this, but awareness is the first step. You need to see the path you're on before you can change it. Next, think about value. What problem can you solve? What need can you meet? This is where real change begins, not in saving more money, but in creating more value. Start small if needed. Explore ideas. Look for opportunities where your effort can reach more than just one person at a time. If you apply this consistently, you shift from earning money to creating systems that generate money. Also focus on control. Look for ways to reduce dependence on a single income source. Build something on the side. Learn skills that give you flexibility. Even small steps matter because they move you closer to independence. And finally, think in terms of scale. Ask yourself, can this grow without me being involved every minute? If the answer is no, adjust your approach, because scalable ideas are what accelerate progress. This is not about rushing blindly. It's about moving intentionally toward a path that rewards leverage, value, and control. The biggest takeaway is simple. Wealth is not just about money. It's about time, freedom, and control. The path you choose today determines how quickly you get there. If you continue on the same path, you will get the same results. But if you change your path, you can change your future. If this summary helped you, subscribe to daily audiobook summaries. And next, listen to our summary of Rich Dad, Poor Dad to deepen your understanding of how money really works. Stay focused, stay intentional, and move forward with purpose.